On breaking news, we'll go live to Venezuela, where the Plan Independence 200 is being activated. Let's see more.
El gran esfuerzo que ha hecho Venezuela a nivel diplomático, lo ha hecho ante el Consejo de Seguridad de la ONU, de la Organización de las Naciones Unidas, para desmontar la falsa narrativa que se ha intentado imponer contra el país. Respecto al tema, también resaltó el
Images from
representante
Caracas, Venezuela, where the Plan Independence 200 is being activated in some near regions to strengthen the safety in Portuguesa. The Plan Independence 200 is a comprehensive plan that includes the military, police forces, firefighters, and especially the populations to strengthen the territorial sovereignty of Venezuela and to secure the readiness of the Venezuelan people and the Venezuelan forces in the face of a possible U.S. aggression. We're looking at the images of the military from Venezuela, of the Bolivarian Armed Forces getting ready to defend the nation in case of a military invasion by the United States. The United States aggression has been increasingly more violent, with ships being attacked, several vessels being attacked in the Caribbean waters. So the Plan Independence 200 has the goal of protecting the nation, protecting the territorial sovereignty, protecting the We're looking at the images of the Independence 200 plan, whose motto is the active resistance in the face of U.S. aggression. The Bolivarian Armed Forces, the national militia, and the security organisms of the country that includes firefighters, police forces, national security have been mobilized in the Plan Independence 200 to assure the territorial integrity, to assure the safety of Venezuela.
El jefe de Estado venezolano luego de activar 284 frentes
Nicolás Maduro, the head of state, the president and head of state of Venezuela, activated 284 militias in the face of U.S. aggressions as part of the Plan Independence 200. President Nicolás Maduro stated that Venezuela has increased its capacity for readiness in the face of an aggression to defend the territorial sovereignty of the country. Together with the Bolivarian Armed Forces, with the police forces, with the firefighters, and with the population that has been activated, that has been armed and ready for a possible U.S. invasion. Nicolás Maduro also stated previously that the activation of the national militias are also part of the Plan Independence 200. Well, we just saw images of the Plan Independence 200 getting ready and being activated in La Portuguesa, in Caracas, Venezuela. We'll keep you updated on the subject. We'll go back to see more images of this activation.
Allí vemos a las altas autoridades militares quienes en concordancia, en sintonía con lo que pedía el presidente Nicolás Maduro, con lo que había instruido, dan comienzo al Plan Independencia 200 en ese estado. Recordemos que es un estado rico en ganadería, en territorio y por supuesto que colinda con otros estados del llano, Barinas, con Portuguesa, que era parte de los estados que veíamos. También en Guayana Esequiba, que queda en el otro extremo.
The activation of the Plan Independence 200 in Guayana, Esequiba, Falcón, and Portuguesa have been activated to strengthen safety, to strengthen the readiness of the militia, of the Bolivarian Armed Forces and of the population and local police and firefighter forces to face a possible U.S. aggression, U.S. invasion. In a context where the violence, where the aggressions for both militarily but also in the media have been increasing from the U.S. targeting Venezuela, using the fight against drug trafficking as an excuse to attack several vessels in the Caribbean Sea. So the Plan Independencia 200 has been activated in Venezuela to ensure the readiness of all these corpses, of the militia, of the Bolivarian National Armed Forces, of the police forces, of the firefighters, of the population, to face this possible U.S. aggression. We're looking at the drills, the exercises being completed by the Bolivarian Armed Forces as part of the Plan Independencia 200 in La Guayana, Essequiba, Falcón, and Portuguesa states to ensure the readiness of the military forces, to ensure the readiness of the population to face a possible U.S. aggression. These readiness plans are taking place in the coast of Venezuela to ensure the preparation and to avoid any kind of enemy attacks through the coast of Venezuela. The citizens of Venezuela have also joined this operation and have supported the Bolivarian National Armed Forces and the government in this operation of defending the territorial integrity and national sovereignty of the country. This plan has been activated for around a month in different territories all around Venezuela. All around Venezuela, this plan has been activated, the Plan Independencia 200, for the past months to secure the readiness of the people of the National Armed Forces of Venezuela, of police forces, of firefighters in the face of a possible U.S. aggression. We'll keep you activated, we'll keep you updated.
Alcaldes y, por supuesto, efectivos altas autoridades.
Well, seeing as part of this plan the military drills and the drills that have included not only the military corps of the Bolivarian National Armed Forces, but also the population to secure the readiness of all Venezuelan citizens in the face of the possible U.S. aggression, especially in the coastal regions of the country, to ensure no military aggression comes from these places. This is a maximum mobilization drill, a maximum mobilization exercise to ensure that justice is met in Venezuela, to ensure the security of all Venezuelan people, to ensure the sovereignty of the country in the face of the increasing aggressions by the United States. As the part of the Plan Independencia 200, we've been seeing the images of the soldiers preparing, we've been seeing images of drills of the military exercises that not only include the military forces of the country, not only include the Bolivarian National Armed Forces and the militias, they also include police forces, they also include civil defense, they include the firefighter corpses, and they include especially the population to ensure the readiness of all of Venezuelan organizations and all of Venezuelan citizens in the face of a possible U.S. aggression. Now, increasingly, the aggressions from the United States to the territory of Venezuela have increased in the last few months, especially with the latest attacks of vessels in the Caribbean Sea, while using the fight against drug trafficking as an excuse, and using Venezuela, telling people and telling the media especially that Venezuela is aiding in drug trafficking and in drug production when that has been proven not right. So in this context, Venezuela and the Plan Independencia 200 that has been activated for about a month now, has been activated increasingly in different regions in Venezuela to make sure not only the military forces but also the population are ready to face a possible U.S. invasion, to face a possible U.S. aggression. Now, this Plan Independence 200 has been activated especially in coastal areas of the country to secure that not any kind of maritime invasion happens to Venezuela, to secure the security, to ensure that the population, the military forces are on foot to fight off any kind of invasion, any kind of aggression, military aggression from the United States. The Plan Independence 200 was just being activated in La Portuguesa neighborhood in the coastal region of Venezuela to secure the territorial integrity and national sovereignty of the country. This plan has been activated in order by order of commander of the President Nicolás Maduro of Venezuela, and has been going on for about a month now that is being activated, the Plan Independence 200 in the different regions of the country. This plan, like we were saying before, includes the Bolivarian National Armed Forces, includes the national militias, it includes the police forces, it includes even the firefighter corps, but also includes the population. Because one of the main objectives of this plan is to make sure the citizens of Venezuela are ready for any kind of aggression from the United States. We're seeing images of citizens of La Portuguesa, the people from the Portuguesa talking in defense of the country, talking in defense of the Plan Independence 200. He's saying, once again today, we're telling the North American Empire that you're facing a ready people. You're facing that in a perfect civic military union, we're willing to defend the homeland, to defend, of course, the ground for our children and grandchildren, the upcoming generations. These are drills for this preparation for peace, because we have always been a peaceful country, the country that Bolívar inherited, and that the Bolivarian Revolution and the North American country has always tried to take the peace from us. We have from Araue in La Portuguesa, we're telling them that we love peace and we will triumph in this context. We were just looking at the images from La Portuguesa in the coastal region of Venezuela, of the people in these neighborhoods defending the sovereignty of the country and supporting the Nicolás Maduro's Plan Independence 200 to defend territorial integrity and national sovereignty. We'll keep you updated with more news on the subject. Let's recall the Plan Independence 200 is a civic military union that includes the Bolivarian National Armed Forces, that includes the national militia, that includes the police forces, that includes firefighter forces, and includes the population, and has been activated throughout the territory of Venezuela. Has been activated to through drills, through exercises, prepare the population, prepare Venezuela, its military forces and its population to face a possible U.S. invasion, a possible U.S. aggression in a context where violence has been increased from the U.S. to Venezuela, where tariffs have increased, where vessels have been attacked in the Caribbean Sea, all with the excuse of fighting drug trafficking. So the Plan Independence 200 proposes to get the population ready to face this kind of aggression, proposes to make a union between the government, between the military and the population. In the face of aggressions from the United States, the Venezuelan population has shown united and has shown that they are willing to defend the homeland. And the military operations have been carried out throughout the country. Military drills, military exercises all over Venezuela, especially in the coastal regions of Venezuela. Now, we keep for details on this subject. We'll keep you updated as soon as we get more information.